Namaste and welcome to Yoga Story Daily Dose of Yoga. We are continuing on with our hip series, today talking about the lateral hip rotators. The lateral hip rotators consist of 6 muscles, and we won't get into all of them, but I'll give you an idea of where they are. All of these muscles run deep to the gluteus maximus, and from somewhere on either the sacrum or the pubic bone, and fan across to the greater trochanter, the upper part of our femur bone, that upper thigh bone. So short muscles that run in various directions across the hip into that upper thigh bone. They are responsible, as you might expect, for outwardly rotating the hip. One of those muscles, the piriformis, is responsible both for lateral hip rotation as well as hip abduction. So bringing the hip away from the body, away from the center of the body, but not necessarily with that rotation. The piriformis is also notable because it crosses over our sciatic nerve. And if you are familiar with sciatica, for example, it's usually something where you start to feel some twinge of pain along the low back. And sometimes that back pain is due to the sciatic nerve being pinched by the piriformis muscle that's running over it. Whereas all of our other lateral hip rotators run deep to that nerve, so they're not infringing on the function of our sciatic nerve. So lateral hip rotation, that is going to be our tree pose. So we're rotating the hip out. That is also going to be found in our warrior 2 stance. So again, here we're engaging those muscles that are deep, not only our glute muscles, but also the lateral hip rotator muscles that are deep to the glutes. And as for abduction of the hip, we have our piriformis assisting with our hip abduction. So bringing that hip away from the body. And that is our lateral hip rotators. I invite you to, as you're moving through your yoga practice, play around with lateral hip rotation. See where you're noticing those muscles working. Again, you might just think about the glutes, but we have muscles that are working together with the glutes to assist in lateral hip rotation, and again, the piriformis to assist with that hip abduction. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Yoga Story Daily Dose of Yoga. Peace.